Hello, welcome to my boudoir. Can I pop the camera on anything? So it's like 7:30 in the morning. My morning routine at the moment is like I set my alarm for 6. I wake up, and sometimes I want to get up at 6, but sometimes I don't. And today it was raining, so I definitely didn't. And all I did was just go on my little camera app for my new Farmstream stable cameras. We're connecting to Billy. Click on him, see what he's doing. He's happily licking his lick. He's still got a bit of hay left. I wasn't in a rush to go out and see him this morning. He is now just sticking his head out the window looking for me, so it is time for us to go out. But honestly, these cameras, life-changing. They've changed the game. It's like, you know when you wake up first thing in the morning and you really want to go back to sleep, but you're like, oh, I've got to go and check the horses. Like, what if? Well, you've just got to go and check them. This kind of makes it easier for you to just be a bit lazy because you can see exactly what they're doing, and for me that is like literally life-changing. I can't think of many words this morning because I'm a little bit groggy. It's cold, it's miserable, it's wet, so I'm rocking a lot of puffy layers, which is a vibe. It's a vibe. Are we all excited? Yay! Look who's out of bed as well. Honestly, when spring comes around, baby Dill is a different dog, and we're not even at spring yet. The weather's just been good. But yeah, he's back to being happy and excited and wants to go outside. Good morning, beautiful boys and girls. Good morning, my baby. Look at your nose. Look at your nose. Did you get you some breakfast? I'm just giving Billy his supplements, and you know how I feel about supplements, but you know, we're kind of just using them in case they work. I'm skeptical, but also don't want to take any chances, and they're not going to hurt him. So he's having like a multivitamin supplement and a probiotic and a prebiotic. I have a bit more confidence that the prebiotic actually does something. This vitamin and mineral tonic, we will see. Or we won't, because how do you possibly know if they work or not? You just blind faith, isn't it? And then I'm popping a little bit of salt in Billy's as well, just to encourage him to drink more water. Because he doesn't drink that much, not like his mother. So we're now on the iPhone. Excuse the quality, my memory card ran out of space. We're just going to pop some filter back on Billy's little scrapes, like you can see on his knees, like there, like the hair's coming off. On his hips, there's one there. It doesn't look so bad. This one is the bad one. Like, that's quite a big bold spot. So we're just putting cream on. Good boy. I know, Bubba. He doesn't like it too much. His hocks are quite bad. They're very difficult to heal because obviously every time he lies down, they reopen, especially that one. That's having a really hard time healing. So what I've been doing with the patient so far, like for the past week, I would say, maybe 10 days, is I have been turning him out in a very, very small paddock for most of the day, just because like I feel like he gets very agitated and narky in the stable. And if you just put him out in the field, even though it's only a small patch of field, which is probably the size of like the stable block, he's just much calmer, and I've not seen him do anything silly. Like he's always just pooping around or like eating. You can have this in the field, baby. Come on. surely there's got to be a better way. Before we get into the afternoon and evening stuff, I want you just to like take a moment and just remember, like, this is what I look like. The me in the morning, that's not me. Like, I don't know if you can see him from here, but he was actually just dozing. So that proves my point. Hello, my handsome boy. You've been having a good roll, haven't you? Yeah. See that he's only got this little space, but he just pootles around, and I think he's a lot happier. He's gonna have a wee-wee. He's a lot happier out here than he would be stood in the stable. So I think happy horses are gonna heal faster. I'm not a vet. I feel like it's common sense. I don't want to eat my words, so please don't do anything silly. Obviously, we just want him to be calm, happy, and relaxed. And I don't think he's feeling 100% anyway, because he's not tried to do anything. Whether that is just a sign that he's not quite feeling as sparkly as he perhaps usually does. It could be. But anyway, he's happy. Just having a little conversation with his sheep there, aren't we, Billy? I think it's about time for him to have a little feed as well. So I've been feeding him about 3 times a day. Obviously, we don't want to overload his system, so let's have like little and often. But he needs to gain weight as well. He's basically back on his Allen and Page Veteran Vitality, which is what I've always fed him on. But when he was in hospital, they were giving him the top spec Fibre Plus cubes and this bag. Let me pick this up. And this balancer. So I've run out of the fibre cubes now, and I won't buy any more. He's still got a little bit of the balancer left, so he is still having bits of that, but only because I've got it. And it was kind of, I didn't want him to come out of hospital where he was just fed on top spec and then stick him straight back onto his old feed. Let's err on the side of caution and let's kind of transition very, very slowly. Here you go, baby. You in peace to eat that. I'm sorry, you'll have yours later. Sorry, boysies and girlies.
Street lights, that is just so typically my heart beating. Do you position for you?
So guys, I've been out and about. It's been a couple of hours since I last filmed anything. I've also been to the supermarket, which is fun because it's like how little amount of money. I'm not going to give you like a whole money saving expert tips. Like, I don't think you need that from me. That's not what I'm here for. But basically, my horse has had colic surgery and I'm very poor now for the next few weeks. So it's all going to be okay. It will be fine. Like, money comes and goes, doesn't it? This just doesn't matter. I'm very fortunate. Anyway, so, you know, I can cope with a few weeks of struggling by. We're going to need a rug on it. It's a little bit cold. I think literally 3 weeks ago, I was praying for him to do a poo, and now he won't stop. So be careful what you wish for. I don't know what else to do. That's kind of all you need, Bubbas. It's not, you're not having, he wants more food. We're not having any more food. Okay? Thank you, Bubbas. Boy. He's such a good boy. It's time to go out and do dinners and put them to bed. Otis, are you coming? Otis? Yes, Billy, it's coming, baby. And now... you can eat this here. Good boy. See, he's drunk quite a bit today, which is good for him. Normally he'd have only drunk, like if this was full, he'd probably, how am I going to show you this? He'd probably only have normally drunk to about there. So, you know, progress. The salt is obviously working a little bit. Right, let me feed the other two. It's coming. Where's Perdy? So whilst we're just waiting for Billy to kind of pootle around and have a little bit of digestion, which I definitely don't need to do, but I want to do it anyway, I just thought I'd show you my new stable cameras. They have changed the game for me. Like literally the first night that Billy was here, well the first 2 nights because I didn't have the cameras, straight away I was sleeping on the sofa fully dressed, setting an alarm for like every 2 to 3 hours, and then coming up and checking that he was still alive and he wasn't colicking, because I was petrified it was just going to happen again. Like honestly, I'm literally traumatized. Anyway, I've got these cameras now and I can literally just check my phone and see exactly what he's doing. There's the camera up there. I'll show you exactly what it looks like on the app when we go in the house and when we leave him. But those cameras have literally changed the game for me. I didn't really know it was a thing. I'm sure I've heard about stable cameras before, but I've never taken any notice. At least I don't think I have. And now I'm just absolutely kicking myself. I just wish I'd have had them when Billy was colicking. Good boy. Straight on the lick. He honestly loves this lick. He's a crazy boy. Off you go. Oh my god. We're going to have a quick rapid fire display of the farm stream camera in action. There's the app. In fact, you know, I'm going to turn this round. Connecting to Billy online. What are you doing, Billy boy? Eating his hay nut. And you can put the sound on. But you can like take a screenshot of the screen, you can start recording, you can change like what quality you want to view it in. I think I'm on high quality. Yeah, I'm in HD, but you can switch to SD. You can flip it, mirror flip, you can zoom in, like there's just so many different exciting things you can do. What is that? It's very difficult to do this whilst I'm on the camera. Yeah, you can have it like night vision, colour or normal. You can focus. And then when you're finished, you literally just power off and then done. And that's that. Very simple to use. They were so easy to set up. I've got no power, no Wi-Fi obviously up at the stables. So they are literally completely remote. They're running off a solar powered battery and a SIM card, like a mobile SIM card, which is very cheap to run. I think it came with £5 credit on it. And I've been like using the app throughout the day. I mean, I don't sit there and watch it for ages, maybe like 20 seconds a time, but that's like 10 times a day I probably check. Like, if you wake up in the middle of the night, which at the moment I do, because my sleep schedule is just kind of all over the place. We need to put some lights on in this house and let the dog out for a wee. Yeah, my sleep schedule is a bit all over the place because I'm just living in a constant state of worry as to if Billy is going to survive the night, which I am getting better at relaxing at as the days go by. But literally, you wake up in the middle of the night, you check the camera and you don't need to worry anymore. You can just go straight back to sleep because you see him there either lying down or eating his hay or just head over the door looking at what's going on. So, I mean, when I say it's life-changing, that's not an exaggeration. I genuinely think they are so worth the money, and I thought for me they were very reasonable. If you are considering getting stable cameras, just do it, honestly. You will not regret it, and you probably won't go back once you've got them. You'll wonder how you lived without them. I've got the farm stream ones, and as I said, they'll be linked in my link tree. So have a look at them, see what you think. Any questions, let me know. Good night, everyone. Thank you for bearing with me on this like rusty vlog. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed like seeing Billy and stuff and just hanging out, catching up. It's the first real vlog that I've done since December, so Happy New Year. I hope we're all keeping well, and you know, I am going to get back into regular posting. I just think I needed to bite the bullet and get the first video done and out the way so that it doesn't feel so daunting to film other ones. You know what it's like. Once you're out the habit of doing something, it does take a while to get back in the swing, but we're here now.